Alright, so this is happening. This came out today. It's RPG fair for Final Fantasy as far as that goes. It's really about all there is to it. Story is also the standard that you'd find in most of these games where there's amnesiac characters that are just in a world for no reason. Also, everything is really tiny and wow. But the whole thing with this game is these two characters were a part of some world where they control all the monsters, and then the story said, yeah, fuck you, so now you don't remember anything. Also, you can kind of get big whenever you want. Yeah, so I'm not. So rather than just sit here and babble about that shit, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the store. So my initial plan was to go through one of these caves, and thankfully I've already done the leveling, or as much leveling as I think I'm gonna do. So that's about it. Everything is random battles, so it's not they're not on the screen on the map, so they'll just happen like in the original type shit. And the whole thing of this is there's a monster catching aspect which we might see at some point. And the monsters you get, you can stack on your head, as you can see there. And you have different little advantages being stacked up. Like you get more HP, and you can have stronger abilities and stuff. But you also run the risk of getting your stack knocked over and shit. And when they're knocked over, they're all stunned, and that kind of sucks. But you have the option of unstacking them, and if you do that, they all take their separate turns. So you can kind of turn it from a 2 versus like 4 to a 6 versus 4, if you think of it like that. And as I was talking about earlier with the getting big and all that, the two different sizes have their own functionality. So when you're big, you can stack stuff on top of yourself and have a whole different set for that. But I don't know, it gets weird. There's a demo available for this that can explain that pretty well.
This dungeon is way more dungeony than I thought.
Did you know that originally, dungeon referred to the biggest tower in a castle? It's what they called the castle keep.
How long has it been since I've heard rain go?
The battles interrupt them talking.
Are you kidding me?
They just dropped
Mirages
everything.
Can stack too?
Yep, you're not the only ones who get way the
So yeah,
stronger
clearly
when
I'm
you're
like
riled
way in the beginning of the game, because they're still
up. Do their
explaining shit.
abilities change when they're stacked to them?
But that doesn't really
Which means somebody
make too much difference.
Things meant for him.
See, when the enemies are stacked up, you can make them fall over if you use certain abilities. Like, I just fucked those things over pretty bad. And here's the monster catching aspect. When they're flashing like that, you can hit a thing, and it literally makes a little copy of a certain game that everybody knows what it is. That's basically it. Also, I'm gonna make heavy use of fast forward. The base game of this is kind of slow, but I went into the settings and jacked everything up really fast, and then the game goes, hey, there's a whole zoom button, or fast forward button you can use, so. I'm not gonna name this one.
Why is that?
So this has a similar progression thing to which Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy X, or maybe no. If you've ever played the 3DS Kingdom Hearts, it's a similar progression to that, except for I can't really remember the 3DS one, but it's similar to this, where as the monsters level up, they get SP, and you can go along this little thing and lock them and unlock stuff. I suppose the closest thing to that would be the Sphere Good from 10, but I swear the Kingdom Hearts one, the 3DS one, looks a lot more familiar than this. It's not as easy as 10's was, where you can just kind of run around a save point and level up constantly, and just buy shit and be stupid overpowered. But at the same time, it lets you kind of balance that stuff out, I guess. Well, I guess you can't make all the monsters the same. They all have their different little abilities and crap like that they have.
The more upset she gets, the more she tries.
You know where the word trivia comes from?
Sis, I think we're good.
Here's this thing. Oh, well, hell, I have one of these. So, let me see what my other configurations are really quick, because I might try to switch ability to stack 1. You can stack up to 2. I think that's actually probably fine the way that is. Oh no, I can stack, no, I can stack 2. The only thing about that is now I have to actually go and look into that thing's abilities and stuff, which would probably help in the long run, so let me look at these. I only named a couple of these things, by the way. I didn't really care much to name some of these other ones. Some of these abilities have shit like topple strength or whatever, so if the enemy is stacked up, it'll force them to fall over quicker. But of course, they can fuck you over with that, but we're not gonna deal with that too much. Let's get big for a fight, just to confuse shit up some more. Yep, see, now I have all this shit on my head. Also, the MP system's a little weird in this, in that it charges every turn. So if you've got, like, the boy has 12, if you use some in the last battle, then it has to charge the next one. So if you use it all, then you're gonna be pretty fucked over in the long run. Though at the same time, you know, it's not exactly hard to figure out what the basis of this shit is. Most of it is just smash attack over and over. I think I want to switch back to the way I had it.
Victory!
So as you guess, the ones that are on your head currently are the ones that get the experience and all that good stuff. Oh, you can set up shortcuts and stuff. That's I want to say that's if you use the basic style, but I'm not going to use the basic since it's really kind of stupid. It kind of changes the buttons to where, like, triangle is for attack and X is for defend or something like that. But if you're like me and you just want to fucking tear shit up, then, you know, if you hold X, then you're just gonna guard and fuck all that. It's too much time. The demo starts you with some funny stuff. Like it starts you with a with an ability to summon Tidus, and then like the animation is really fucking long. So, but he does his limit break. See, look, they fucked them over, so now they're just kind of sitting there. But that also makes it where they can all use items all at once. So you can make it work out. Though when they're wobbling like that, it's easier just to do this, so that way they just kind of recover from it, and you can always fix it again.
Yeah!
Predictable.
Alright, so since it's the beginning of the game, I'm really not expecting the encounter rate to get ridiculous. Though I'm trying to collect these little chests and all that shit, so not gonna do too much backtracking since I wanted to kind of make this a quick one. Plus, streaming RPGs, you know, that can't be too exciting. Alright, what can I do to these assholes to make this shit go by quicker?
Take this!
Oh, it was weak to wind. Okay. I don't have any of that right now. But I could fix that. I'll make the what's her name hold that green thing that I had. I think that one's got, yeah, it's got it. Okay, so I should be able to deal with those little golem dudes a little easier.
What's this for?
It's a strange switch that the response to mirages. The mirages you imprisoned inside these caves should be able to help you out.
Oh, good. Oh, well, conveniently, I've got that. So I'm just gonna stick that one Dealium Bob on there. Oh, I thought I had the big one. Yeah. Oh. Oh, here we go. So there are different capture rates you get for these monsters,
Check
so
out that switchcraft.
I probably could have spent a good 5 minutes trying to catch that one
Now we know